Hi guys, it's Michaela. So it's actually Christmas Day, so that's why I'm still in my PJs, but they're not actually. I'm kind of using them as loungewear at the moment. Yeah, anyway, that's why I'm dressed like this. So I thought I would just come on here quickly, take a break from the day, just to do a mini, it's not really mini, a mini-ish Christmas fragrance haul. Obviously lots of other important things about Christmas Day. This Christmas is like no other that I can actually kind of ever remember. Like there's nothing normal about it. I'm kind of like clinging on to any normality about this day that I can, and obviously one of the biggest, I'm not sure it should be one of the biggest, but yeah, one of the biggest things about Christmas Day are gifts and presents and receiving and giving and all of that. So today I felt very privileged to receive some of these things that I thought I would share with you, and a couple of them are actually presents to myself because, like I said, it's 2020. I can do that. Like this year has thrown everyone through a loop. If you want to get yourself a couple of gifts on Christmas Day, why not just do that? So anyway, let's start with the first one from Jo Malone, and that's Myrrh and Tonka. So I've got a 50ml bottle. This is from the Cologne Intense line, and from this line, has definitely got to be one of my favorites. I'd probably say this one alongside the rose. The name escapes me right now, but it's called Rose and Oud, isn't it? So that one, Myrrh and Tonka, and the Oud and Bergamot. Love it, so nice. This one is just a great kind of combination or blend of myrrh, lavender and tonka. Such a lovely, very unisex fragrance. I get quite obviously warm tones from the, like, myrrh is coming through quite clearly, and there's a hint of smokiness about this as well, but looking at the notes I can't quite tell what's giving off, you know, that scent, or whether it is just the combination of notes that they've used. That's kind of given a slightly smoky edge, but that just adds to the beauty of the scent for me. You do get subtle hints from the almond and the vanilla, but in no way do they dominate the scent for me. In the main, I do smell the tonka, the myrrh and the lavender, and it's a beautiful combination of notes. So yeah, that's Myrrh and Tonka. And then we go on to Armani Prive's Rose Bel Rebel in this lovely box. So I've got one of the newer 50ml bottles, which is a great size, because although I do really love this scent, I've never kind of felt so inclined to purchase any of the 100ml bottles from the Armani Prive line. Not quite sure why. It's like, I do really like the scents. I'd say of all of them, this one is my favourite alongside the Vert Malachite, but I just can't see me ever getting through a full 100ml bottle of any of them. So that now that the 50mls are here, that's perfect. So yeah, Rose Therapy it's another rose and oud scent. I'd say it's a warm, sweet, primarily rose, and then secondary is the oud. As I said, it is quite a sweet rose, but there is some slight green earthiness coming through in this scent as well. Only ever so slight, less than the oud, and I'm assuming that's coming from the patchouli, which is really nicely done. But yeah, in the main, it is another rose oud scent, but I'd say of the many rose and oud scents that are out there, this is probably one of the best ones. So yeah, really happy to add this to my collection. Okay, next we have one from the Bottega Veneta private line, and it's number 7, which is Lilla, which I'm assuming means lilac. It's in this like really lovely, the bottle looks quite masculine, but it's definitely a unisex smell. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a slight purple lilac-y tint to to the liquid inside as well, which matches the smell perfectly. So to me, this is kind of primarily a candy sweet scent, but it's a very, it's kind of watery, slightly salty. So yeah, it never gets too kind of like too thick or too cloying. It's very, like very watery, quite a translucent scent. This scent actually reminds me of these sweets I used to have when I was younger. It's so annoying because I can't remember what they were called, but I just vividly remember I was addicted to these sweets, although at the same time, this is going to sound strange, I didn't like them because to me, I would always like mention that these sweets smell like flowers. Like, I don't know why, like I didn't know how to explain it other than the sweets I have right now taste like flowers. But then I was strangely addicted to that scent, and seriously, the taste of those sweets is what I smell in this fragrance. Annoying that I can't remember what they were called, but it's very candy sweet, but there's definitely a floral element running through here as well. And yeah, so good. Not childlike at all either. Definitely an adult scent, could be worn year round. Light enough to wear throughout summer, present throughout the day, like quite decent longevity. Yeah, quite a lovely, light, airy, sweet type of a scent, all in all. Like I said in the beginning, I think they've named this scent perfectly. When I smell it, I can picture a pastel lilac colour, and then that matches the colour of the juice in the bottle as well. So whatever the perfumer was trying to interpret or portray in this scent has come through beautifully, because the presentation, the name, for me, matches the scent perfectly. And then we go on to a new fragrance, I think from a new fragrance brand. It's another ethical fragrance brand, which I see quite a few of them popping up more and more now, which is great. And this one is Belle Rebel, and sustainable packaging. I think they've made the packaging from a type of mushroom, if I'm not mistaken, which is so like interesting and innovative. Obviously it means it's fully biodegradable, you know, no harm done to the planet at all, which is always great. And onto the securely in there. And onto the fragrance, it is Bubblegum. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this fragrance because I knew it was coming out a few months ago, so I've just been waiting for it to finally be launched, and now it is. And just like the name suggests, it smells just like bubblegum. It actually smells like the smell and taste of bubblegum. Not quite sure how they've managed to do that, but it's a perfect photorealistic bubblegum scent. Not much more to say other than that. Like, if you like bubblegum, definitely check it out. But yeah, although it smells exactly like gum, it's not a strange scent to wear as a fragrance. Its interpretation on the skin still comes across as if it's a perfume. So it doesn't smell like you just, I don't know, you're just constantly chewing gum. But yeah, no, really nice scent. Love it. So happy I got it. And yeah, glad to add it to the collection. So next one is Lost Cherry, Tom Ford. What's to say about this that hasn't already been said? I do actually already have the 100ml, but I saw recently that they've started doing the 30ml in these really cute little bottles. Oh, it's so ridiculously cute. So yeah, obviously had to get one of these. So I have my my stay-at-home size and my hand luggage handbag size. And onto the scent, I'm sure a lot of people already know about this, but it's a grown-up, warm, sweet cherry scent. Basically boozy cherries that have been soaked in amaretto. Actually, the almond in here is so beautiful. Oh, it's just the perfect touch of almond. It's so good, so good. And also the plum that's in here adds sort of a juicy, thickness to the scent, almost like a sweet chewiness, which is so nice in here as well. So yeah, overall it's a great scent. Of the private line scents that Tom Ford has been releasing recently, I'd probably say that Lost Cherry is still my favourite. At the beginning I didn't really give it as much of a chance, but I'm so happy I have now. I'm a full convert. This is perfect, so nice. And then next we have 2 travel sprays from Kilian. I can only find travel sprays of this line at the moment. I think it's called My Kind of Love. They've been out of stock on the UK website for the longest time, and then when I went on to the website, I think about a month ago, they've completely removed the link. They've only got the link to the, you know, the new fragrances like Angel's Share and Roses on Ice, and they've completely removed the link to these fragrances, so I don't know if they've discontinued them. So anyhow, I had to get these ones from ASOS instead, and I got After Sunset, which is... Actually, I don't really care for the opening of this scent. It kind of gives me bathroom freshener spray vibes, which I don't really care for. But after it's kind of settled down, it settles into a lovely, fresh, fruity scent. Quite watery as well. I'd say there's like a green wateriness as well, slightly reminiscent of like fresh wet stems. So yeah, really, as I said, don't care for the opening, but if you're willing to wait 15-20 minutes for the fragrance to settle a little bit, it smells lovely, fresh, watery, sweet, quite natural smelling. I'd say of the fragrances I've smelt in this line, this has a more natural sweetness to it. So yeah, worth trying if that's the kind of scent that you like. And the second one I got was Adults, and of the 2, I'd say this one is my favourite. I actually wish I got a bigger bottle. It's essentially a very sweet, ripe fig with lots of creamy sandalwood. I mean, it does have other notes, but those are the 2 that come through primarily for me, and it's done so well. Oh, lovely. Just such a lovely scent. I wish I could get a bigger bottle, but I can't find them anywhere. And then lastly, staying on the whole fig theme, obviously this one isn't a perfume, it's actually a room spray from Ritual, and I love this brand. Like, I have their diffusers, their candles, I have a couple of their like body sprays and things like that. I just love this brand. They use a lot of naturals, it's high quality, and even though that being said, it still is a brand that remains fairly affordable. So anyway, I got the Wild Fig Room Spray. This is another juicy fig scent, but this one's a big, bright, juicy fig on opening, and then as it kind of lingers in the air for a while, you start to notice more of the warmer, creamier accents coming through, and that's coming from the sandalwood and the cocoa that's in here as well. Such a lovely smell. So good for now as well, like winter. Like, it kind of lifts your spirits on like the darkest, coldest day, but then those warm like sandalwood and cocoa are quite comforting as well. Perfect scent for this time of year, and I'm happy to add this to my Wild Fig collection. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have to show for this haul. Actually, I know at the beginning I said it was a mini haul, but that wasn't too mini at all. Super grateful for having all of these. Can't wait to add them to my collection and enjoy them. Hope you've had a great day. I hope you've also managed to maybe get a couple of things that you wanted. But anyway, other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.